Good morning, esteemed viewers. Well, I'm very glad that I'm having you in this class of physical chemistry, and we want you to be more comfortable. We are going to enjoy the lesson, but ensure after following, you give it a like, subscribe, and follow. So, in general, thermochemistry, we are dealing with the study of energy changes that accompany a chemical reaction. When any reaction takes place, energy can be absorbed, and when it is absorbed, we call that reaction endothermic, and we say as well energy can be given out, and when energy is given out, we call that reaction exothermic reaction. Now, we have factors generally factors that affect enthalpy of a reaction. We have number one, the temperature at which the reaction is carried out, have the pressure of the gaseous reactants or products. We as well have the amount of reactants used, physical state of the reactants and products, and the allotropic modification. Allotropic modification, just remember allotropy, the existence of some compounds in all substances in various forms. Now, we shall move to generally the real concept. We are going into the standard enthalpy change. Maybe what I haven't said is enthalpy. We are meaning the heat change likewise. So if we say standard enthalpy change, we are looking at the heat change that occurs when molar quantities of reactants in their normal physical states react to form products at standard temperature and pressure. So that is a standard enthalpy change. When we go ahead, we are seeing some of the types of the enthalpy changes, the standard enthalpy changes. And we have what we call the standard enthalpy of formation. And in what we call standard enthalpy of formation, generally we are focusing on the heat change that occurs when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its constituent elements in their normal physical states at standard temperature and pressure. Maybe to comment more about these standard enthalpies, standard enthalpies occurring at standard temperature, which can even go clear and say it is 273 Kelvin and a pressure of 1 atmosphere, or call it 760 millimeters of mercury. We have some of the examples of the standard enthalpy of formation. We have like a reaction of sodium and chlorine. We get sodium chloride. You see, sodium chloride could be attempted to balance with the 2 both sides. But when we do that, we shall be forming 2 moles of sodium chloride. Yet our main concept is the formation of 1 mole of a compound from elements in their normal physical states. Therefore, we fight so that what we get as a product is balanced with 1. So when you say sodium chloride balanced with 1, these others we don't mind whether we balance with a fraction, no worries. We see another example in the reactions. We have a reaction of aluminium and the oxygen. We get aluminium oxide. Generally, we form 1 mole. Members need to note that it is 1 mole, not 2, not any other, but 1 mole of a compound is formed. Now, another thing to note, these elements you are seeing, they are in their normal physical states. Sodium is normally in the normal physical state, it is a solid, while chlorine is a gas. The other one, you say aluminium is as well a solid, oxygen is a what? Is a gas. So we are saying these elements are used in their normal physical state. So this being said, we can be ready. You ensure you subscribe, you follow, and we wait for the next episode. Thank you.